I think we all worry, don't we, that, you know, you all worry about not going to bed on a row, and when you go out the house saying, I love you, before you go, or something like that. And you worry that if you didn't, what if something happened to you? And hearing that actually happened to Diana and her 2 boys, that kills me. Because it's something, like I said, I think most mums and dads worry about. And I remember I used to worry about it quite a lot, because I did a lot of travelling when my kids were quite young. And in the end, I thought, right, I will... And this was the hardest thing. I sat down and wrote them each a letter. And every so often I would go back and update the letter. I wanted a letter for each of them to say...
How old were they?
Well, they must have been between 10 and 14, 15. And it was the hardest thing I've ever done. It was really hard to do in the first place. And then to go back and revisit the letter and try and update it. I haven't actually updated them for about 10 years because it's too hard to do.
What sort of things did you choose to write?
Just, you know, I'm so proud of you, and I love the... And do you remember when we did this? And putting in little photographs as well. And oh, that's one of the last times we were get together for a restaurant meal.
Were you able to do that without sobbing?
No, it was so... It took forever to actually do, and to find something unique and different to say in each letter to them as well. But I wanted to do it because I kept thinking, what if something happens to me? I want them to have something that is from mum to son, but it has become increasingly hard to do. Now I've thought about it, I'm going to go home and try and update, but I will be in pieces. But it's just because of this fear.
Do your boys know you've done this?
No, actually.
They do now. Would you let them see it before?
No, definitely, because it would be far too embarrassing and awful. But something...
So if I knew my mum had done that, I'd be tearing the house apart trying to find it.
No, it goes with the will in the solicitor's office. I think that's the way to do it. But you have to be really disciplined about it. And as I say, I found it too hard to update. But otherwise, yeah. I mean, you say silly things like you say, "I love you" all the time, because you don't want that last moment to be the last moment.